Funny Jake. All right, here's my people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And here's my 4 note cards. All right, go. Good morning. Being in the construction industry, I keep hearing all the time about the shortage of the skilled trade worker. Could this be true, I asked? So I decided to do a little bit of research. And I found out that the large percentage of skilled trade worker is over the age of 45 years old and not being replaced at the same rate by the younger generation. This leads me to believe that there is going to be a shortage. The shortage of skilled trade workers in the United States will lead to the United States having to reach outside its borders to fill this gap. Working in the construction industry, I hear we just don't have the manpower, or I can bid the job, but I can't man the job. I hear this a lot in the estimating department of the general contractor's office that I work for. The shortage is partly due to the percentage of the skilled trade workers being 45 years old and over, and there are contractors and trade associations that are finding ways to fill this gap. Some of the hardest hit areas are electricians, framers, and carpenters. In the past, some of the hardest hit areas have been nurses, engineers, and web designers. Today, it's the skilled trade worker in America, in the construction industry. 53% of the skilled trade worker is over 45 years old. 18.6% of the skilled trade workers are between the ages of 55 and 64. 1.9% of the skilled trade workers are over the age of 65 years old. In the March 7, 2013 issue of the Forbes magazine, it states, in Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Jersey, and New Hampshire, more than 60% of the skilled trade workforce is 45 years and older. It's a lot. Looking at those statistics, you might wonder which areas of the trades have been hit the hardest. Some of those areas are some of the oldest trades in America. Forbes magazine cites that electricians have been hit the hardest. The Wall Street Journal cites in August 4th, 2014 issue, carpenters and framers are experiencing serious to some shortage as the hardest hit in the home building markets. You might wonder why this is happening in our country. Well, there are several reasons. One, the baby boomers are nearing retirement. Another reason is that some of the trade workers have chosen not to return to their trade because of the bust in 2006. USA Today stated in the November 28, 2012 issue, during the downturn, hundreds of thousands of laid-off construction workers left the field, retired, or moved to other states to find work, leaving some markets without an adequate supply for even the current moderate upswing in activity. What steps are we taking to correct this problem? In light of all this information, the construction industry is taking steps toward correcting the dwindling numbers of the skilled trade workers. Organizations like NAWIC are creating programs to pique the interest in the younger generations. They've created Block Kids. It's a national award-winning program. It's designed for kindergarten through 6th grade to pique their interest in construction. They have a CAD design drafting competition for seniors in high school that are already in the drafting program through their schools to keep them interested. There's also an accessory structure project. It's set up for 8th through 12th grade to help them get interested by using the estimating process. There's also programs being brought to charter schools. The Tennessean wrote in the April 15, 2014 issue, the AGC, which represents 30,000 companies, established a plan that aims to coax more people into enrolling in newly established charter schools focused on technical training and non-union apprenticeship programs. Also, companies are reporting that they are increasing labor rates to entice and retain the skilled trade worker. So, in conclusion, the shortage of the skilled trade worker in the United States is due to approximately 53% being over the age of 45, and those workers are not being replaced at the same rate. Because of this phenomenon, contractors, schools, trade associations, they're trying to find ways to increase the numbers through the younger generations. Electricians, carpenters, framers, these are the hardest hit areas in America. It would be a shame to lose these trades in this country and have to rely on outsourcing from other countries. Like the Greek philosopher Diogenes once said, the foundation of every state is the education of its youth. Thank you.
Be sure to check the camera, make sure you were on.
I will. Because I was wandering around, there's my audience. Look, none of them left. Awesome.
Then she laughed in the middle. I was like,